In the unpredictable landscape of modern relationships, one pattern consistently bewilders men. A woman shows intense interest, then suddenly pulls away. This emotional whiplash often leads to confusion, frustration, and eventually, emotional overreaction. But what if this pullback isn't rejection at all? What if it's rooted in something deeper, fear, testing, or past trauma? Let's break down the truth behind why women push men away, even when they're genuinely interested, and how a man should respond not with panic, but with calm, strategic strength. 1. Fear of losing emotional control. Many women today have been conditioned to equate vulnerability with weakness. After experiencing heartbreak, betrayal, or abandonment, they've built walls to stay safe. So when real emotions surface, when she starts to feel a deep connection, panic sets in. She's no longer in control, and that terrifies her. This often results in confusing behaviors, distance, attitude, or seeming disinterest. But it's not personal. It's emotional self-preservation. The wrong move here is to react emotionally or start chasing her. That only confirms her fears. The right move? Stay grounded. Pull back slightly and give her space. Let her process her emotions without pressure. When you remain calm and steady, you show her that vulnerability doesn't mean chaos, and she'll start to trust you more. 2. She's testing your strength. Sometimes her withdrawal is a test, an instinctive way of gauging your emotional resilience. She wants to know, will you stay composed or will you fall apart? Can you handle uncertainty or do you crumble under pressure? Modern women have learned to filter out emotionally weak men, often by creating tension or distance. When a man reacts with neediness or anxiety, he fails the test. But when he remains calm, detached, and confident, she sees him as a man who can lead, someone she can respect and trust. Respect is the foundation of attraction. When you stop chasing and instead stay rooted in your worth, she's far more likely to return, this time with deeper interest. 3. She's haunted by past trauma. A woman's pullback isn't always about you. Sometimes it's about ghosts from her past. The deeper the connection she feels, the more afraid she becomes of reliving past pain. Even if you're consistent and kind, if she's been betrayed before, her instinct is to shield herself. Her behavior may shift suddenly. She may become distant or confused. Don't respond with panic or the urge to fix her. Instead, offer steady presence. Let her see that you're not triggered by her uncertainty. Over time, this consistency breaks through the walls her past helped build. 4. She wants to see if you'll chase. When feelings start to deepen, some women create distance to see what you'll do. This isn't about playing games. It's about measuring your emotional control. If you chase her anxiously, you give away your power. You shift the dynamic from masculine leadership to emotional dependence. Instead, stay still. Let her feel the distance. Let her wonder why you're not chasing. That calmness shifts the emotional balance and draws her in more powerfully than words or gifts ever could. 5. She's afraid you'll see the real her. As a woman begins to feel truly seen, she also feels exposed. Beneath her confident exterior may lie years of insecurity, pain, or rejection. The fear that you'll see these parts and walk away can trigger her to retreat. In response, most men try to fix or reassure. But what she truly needs is not your words, it's your energy. She wants to see that you're strong enough to handle her complexity without judgment. Remain stable. Don't chase. Let her reveal herself at her pace. When she realizes you won't run from her truth, she'll open up more deeply than before. 6. She doesn't believe she deserves you. Sometimes a woman pulls away not because of you, but because she doesn't believe she's worthy of the love you offer. Deep-seated insecurities tell her that once you see her flaws, you'll leave. So she distances herself first to avoid eventual heartbreak. This is where you hold your frame. You don't lower your value or chase her to soothe her fears. You stay elevated, confident, and calm. That strength invites her to rise into the relationship instead of sabotaging it. 7. She wants to know you're different. Many women have been disappointed by men who came on strong but bailed when things got real. So even if she's into you, she might push you away to test your consistency. Not out of malice, but as a form of self-protection. Most men resent being tested. They react emotionally or try to force clarity. But a high-value man accepts that actions prove who you are. When you respond to her coldness with steady energy, not neediness, You show her you're not like the rest. Final thoughts. Calm is power. When a woman pulls away, it's rarely a clear-cut rejection. More often, it's fear, emotional testing, or a reflection of her past wounds. Most men fail because they react instead of responding. They chase, beg, or get angry, ultimately pushing her away for good. But the man who wins is the one who stays grounded. He doesn't flinch, doesn't overreact, and doesn't try to control the situation. He holds his frame with quiet strength, and that's what makes her trust him. That's what makes her come back. True masculinity isn't about overpowering emotion. It's about being the calm in her storm. When she realizes she can't shake you, that's when she chooses you. Not because you chased her, but because you didn't need to.